You came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with sadness.
Hey, it's Brooke from Canadian Beats, and I am here with Lindsay Kay. So your debut album, For the Feminine by the Feminine, was released at the end of last year.
Yeah.
How's it been the last few months having it out in the world?
Very good. Yes, it takes a long time to make albums, as we know, and so once you get them out, it's like a really nice relief to just kind of not have it belong to you anymore, sort of, and to just release it. And I took a couple of nice long weeks to rest afterwards, which was very needed and nice, and now I'm really happy to be performing the music for people. It's a joy.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And you produced this yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So how was that experience?
It was great. I'm a control freak for sure, and I like being responsible for the arrangements and for sort of choosing the instrumentation, and I like making those types of choices in the studio, so it felt natural for me to produce it myself. And yeah, it was a real joy. I mean, sometimes it's challenging to be the artist and the producer at the same time. You have to like really trust your snap judgments and just trust your gut on things, and then also like forgive yourself when you made the wrong choice yesterday and now it sounds bad today and you have to redo it. You know, it's like give and take in that way, but definitely worth it for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the album process was filled with women and female identifying pros, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So was that important to you for this album?
Yeah, paramount for sure. Super important. As I was writing the album, I could already tell early on that calling men to come into the studio and play the music with me just didn't feel, they felt unsettling in some way, and I didn't feel that they would be able to interpret the music properly. So it was super important to me that, of course, all of the musicians were female, but then taking it to the next step and having all of the, you know, people in the studio, people outside of the studio, every single aspect, it just kind of snowballed into that, and I just wanted to really create this like feminine experience for myself first and foremost, and it was like a real special experience that I don't think many musicians have had before, and it was like wonderful, really wonderful. Yeah.
That's the album art. So it was photographed by Anastasia
Lebedeva. I know.
Yes.
Very Russian. Yes. Yes, she's from Russia. Yes. Yeah.
So what's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, I conceptualized all of the imagery surrounding the album artwork, just all of the sort of images that went along with the project, and I was just feeling really inspired by that sort of Greco-Roman goddess imagery. I really loved the idea of having like silky draperies and everything just be very like luxurious almost, not so much in certain ways, but more so just like visually a treat. Like I just wanted it to sort of look very like luxurious visually. So the draperies were all silk and beautiful, and we had all these statues of Greek goddesses, Athena and Aphrodite, and you know, these sorts of things. And yeah, there wasn't any like specific major message. I just wanted to portray like a real feminine imagery to coincide with the music, and hopefully we got it there.
There's the album art itself with you with the veils. And I did see the one on the website as well, the laying and then the statues, which is going along with what you said there.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
very cool.
Yeah, those were both shot on the same day, just in the same space, but we just kind of did one over here and one over here, and I ended up liking the simplicity of the cover that we chose, but I loved that other kind of epic, more visually like big picture, so that was fun to include as well as the back cover. Yeah.
I was actually going to ask you, how did you decide on your album art, the photo on there, but you mentioned the simplicity.
Yeah, just something about it just kind of struck me, and there's also that sort of, Anastasia was reminding me, like, when you're, nobody, the majority of people are listening to music on their phones or on their devices, and so when you're scrolling through, you have this much space to kind of capture someone's attention, and I think, you know, the busier it is, maybe the more challenging it is for someone to really see all of the elements. So keeping it a little bit simple can maybe be a little bit more striking in those types of situations. So she was kind of the voice of reason in that scenario.
I love that thought process.
Yeah.
It's good to think about
Yeah.
on the phone.
It's important. I know, it's like annoying that you have to think that way, but we are where we are. Yeah.
So the album art and the title for the Foundation
Yeah.
are obviously important parts of this.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about like the messages and your lyrics with this collection?
Sure. Yeah, I think the album spans a lot of different topics, all kind of under the like feminine experience umbrella, I guess one could say. But yeah, I think, you know, the album starts in one place and ends in another. It starts in a place of sort of like seeking and searching and really wanting to understand why I feel this way, why things externally are this way, and you know, why am I thinking this way, why am I thinking that way, why do other people think of me this way, what's my role, and then sort of looking for like a higher meaning or something. And then it kind of goes into like understanding, you know, oh, all of these things that I've been normalizing are no longer feeling normal to me. I can't push it down anymore. I have to acknowledge this. I have to express this. You know, then it kind of claims feminine power back. Like, oh, my femininity is incredibly important and incredibly powerful. And it kind of goes through the cycle, and then it's the fatigue, and then it's the, you know, it's back and forth, back and forth. And it ends in a place of sort of like, I don't know. I still haven't sorted this out for myself in my real life, and the album doesn't end on some sort of massive revelation, but it's more so just, this is where I'm at now, and fingers crossed.
Very cool. So your newest single, Lush Life, is a Billy Strayhorn cover.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an homage to your past life in jazz.
Yeah.
So you studied jazz at Berkeley.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It is, yeah. It's very special. I really like playing standards. I spent a lot of time studying, you know, the Great American Songbook, and, you know, still have my real book on my shelf, and it's always nice to be able to throw in like a standard whenever I play shows. And my bass player Brittany, who you can hear from warming up, she is also a jazz musician, and we played a lot of jazz together at Berkeley. So she and I really like playing standards together. So I was very excited to include a standard on the album and to play it with her and to just kind of interpret it in my own sort of special, specific way. And it just felt good to go back to that music and to that place.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Bringing your past to the modern day.
Exactly.
In a special way that feels good for you.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
That's
cool.
exactly how it feels. Yeah. Yeah.
So you also released a behind the scenes video for
Yeah.
it. Do you enjoy like releasing behind the scenes thing? I know for me, I love seeing all the stuff
Yeah,
that
I like
happens
watching
behind the
them a
scenes
lot.
as well.
I'm the same way as you. I really enjoy watching behind the scenes content, and so for me, I figured if I enjoy watching it, I'm sure other people would enjoy getting an insight into the process too. So yeah, we had somebody in the studio filming just for like maybe 2 days of the 5 or 6 that we were at Paramount recording studios in Hollywood, and so we just caught a few things, and that was really nice to be able to go back into that footage and kind of reflect on that time. And that song was recorded so quickly. We just did like a few quick passes at it and picked the best one basically. So it was cool to be able to watch us kind of working through it together and coming up with the arrangement. And yeah, it was nice to be able to like offer that forward. Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're on tour right now
Yeah.
for the Feminine by the Feminine, and you have a homecoming show in Calgary coming up.
Oh, it was actually a couple days ago.
Oh, was it?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No,
Dates
don't
wrong.
worry. It was on Saturday. So yes, it was wonderful to take this project back home and to be able to play it for so many people who I know and love, and some new people who I didn't know came too, and we played at this beautiful new library. It's the new Central Public Library, this like giant architectural gem of a building that they just finished building. So they built this beautiful performance hall in that space, and we were like the first concert in the building. building, which was really exciting. Yeah, and it was so fun. It was amazing. Yeah, it was beautiful.
So how's it different performing like in your hometown compared to Toronto or LA?
More people come. I can sell out a larger space in Calgary, which is very nice. Always happy to be able to play to a bigger crowd. And it's a little bit more nerve-wracking, I suppose, because these people knew me as a child and a teenager, and like, you know, maybe not my best self certain times, like an angsty teen. And so yeah, you kind of feel like you know, not that I have something to prove, but you want to like do good work and to show the people who have been supporting you since you were a kid that like you're still at it, you're still working hard, and like this is what I've been up to while I've been away. So it feels like the stakes are higher to just put out very good work for them, you know? I feel like in Los Angeles, of course, I still want to be making good work everywhere I go, but it's a little bit different. You know, people have known me as an adult and as I've been working on this project, whereas this was the first time that a lot of people in Calgary were even hearing of this project or understanding that I was doing a project completely with women and femmes. So, yeah, and I was excited to bring that back, but it was like I was a little nervous for sure, but a good nervous, you know, like an excited nervous. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
What other exciting things do you have in store for 2019?
Well, I'm going back to LA in a couple of days, which will be nice. I miss the weather, and I'm going to be planning my next show in Los Angeles. So I'm hoping to put together a slightly larger scale concert, similar to the one that we just did in Calgary. So featuring like a dancer. The one in Calgary had some choreography, a dancer, lots of kind of interesting imagery and different, you know, like artistic components on the stage other than just music. I really like to marry music with other mediums. I really enjoy that process and collaborating with other artists who do things different than what I do. So I'm hoping to get to work on that pretty much right away when I get back and just like get the ball rolling on that type of show and start looking towards that in the next 2 months maybe.
Exciting.
Yeah, and then hopefully just go on, continue touring around in the fall and yeah, just keep at it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts you'd like to share?
Love you, Canada. Thanks for the support. It's always amazing to be back in the home country, and yeah, thank you so much for your interest in the project and for featuring it on your platform.
Thank you. It's been a great chat with you.
Thanks so much.